Prepare yourselves for battle.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, into Division D West. My name is Bahamut. We are getting into our second matchup of the day. We got Bull Moose Rave on the left-hand side with Lucio, Kel'Thuzad Hogger, Raynor, and Anubarak. Over on the right-hand side, we got Bull Moose Party. We're going to be seeing a Sonya, Brightwing, Orphea, Diablo, and Avala. I got that Twitch prediction going for all of you right now. Does Kel'Thuzad finish his Master of the Cold Dark? Will he finish out those 30 stacks of Blight by the end of the game? We love you, Baha. I don't think you actually really like me. I think you're just here because I just happen to be casting heroes. Nice, you got it right. For now. I'm probably going to mess things up very, very soon. So Bull Moose Rave on the left-hand side. We're going to be seeing Dan Solo, Winter Rose up against each other in the solo. That's going to be the Hogger versus the Sonya. I didn't know that the Sonya skin actually does that. Or is that the mount? That has to be the mount. Maybe it's the mount. I never knew that before. Anyways, we do have, ooh, that's Diablo taking a lot of damage. Toast trying to get out of here will be able to get the phase shift from Watch for Dan. And Dan, we are definitely watching you get those phase shifts in. We will have Kel'Thuzad trying to build out those Blight stacks. As I mentioned, we do have that Twitch prediction going. And Eternal Blue is also building out some stacks, but this one is an uncapped quest, the Puncturing Arrow. I mean, technically it is capped at 1,000, but I dare you to show me a game when we actually have 1,000 stacks on Vala that is not, you know, try mode. I actually would be curious how much damage Vala does at that full mark. Because the game also scales too. Like, it's not only are you just multiplying 6 times 1,000, but you also have the baseline scaling as well, so I don't know. I feel like you just one-shot any here if you land the Q. Too much. Yes, it's too much. I mean, it's basically, what, 6,000 plus whatever baseline scaling on the Q is. And you also have multiple bounces, too. Man. I wonder what it's, you know what I need to do? I need to go to try mode and just complete the quest and just go beat up Arthas and just kind of laugh for a while. That's going to be a camp in the bottom lane being contested right now. Kel'Thuzad trying to build out some stacks right as we have Diablo stepping forward, but none of the rest of the team, some of the team stepping up here. Eternal Blue is looking for more stacks, trying to get that damage. Sidesteps the Kel'Thuzad chains. Kel'Thuzad has just a sliver of HP. Eternal Blue is going to get dove on by Anubarak, and that's first blood in favor for the side of Bull Moose Rave. I did it with auto attack speed Abahat once, and you get Manticore procs. You pop. Oh my god, yeah. Auto attack Vala can be extremely devastating in the late game. Dan Solo canceling that auto, but doesn't seem like he wanted to speed up the wave clear. At least Hogger didn't want to speed up the wave clear. Sonya spinning into the backside. Yeah, they're literally spinning against each other, just back and forth between Dan and Winter. Peeking into the bottom lane really quickly. We have that camp just now expiring. Raynor on the left-hand side. He might fall to this Shaman. Oh, he's fine with 159 HP. We have on the right-hand side Shadow Droid hearthing out as this camp is being stalled. I like the time stall on this. Excuse me, the time stall on this does allow the camp to get into the lane just as the Immortals will be spawning in the north-south positioning. And we'll have even levels here. A little bit of an experience advantage over to the side of Bull Moose Rave. Bull Moose Party. Some chains going out onto a few enemies right there. 5 stacks on the Kel'Thuzad. So what? He'll be. Oh, I can't math. I tried to just do caster math, and I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna not. Whoa! Vala gets shredded right there. She's gonna go down. 9 stacks now for the Kel'Thuzad as Sonya rounds towards the team out of the top lane. Hogger to clear things out in said top lane. Good bounce. Oh, I thought he actually had the bounce back into the lane. Okay, so that'll be cleared out. Ooh, meanwhile, in the engagement that I was not paying attention to, we do have a very low Lucio able to speed his way out. More chains out from the Kel'Thuzad, picking up his 14th stack, as Zalarian is starting to take a bit of damage from Bull Moose Party. Little hog wild right there. It would be great if we could just ignore the inting Vol this game. Oh, so you'd like me to do this? Is this what you'd like? Do you just want me to do this? I can just sit here and I can just lock onto the Vala camera. Is this what you want? All right, okay. Anyways, left-hand side, we do have Diablo trying to zone and slow down the Immortal race, and did it work out? It actually did. I think Diablo bought enough space for his team to be able to get this Immortal with a sliver of shielding. But Diablo goes down, 42 souls right now, 8 stacks on the Vala. She is, oh, I thought she was going to go poke into bottom lane to grab the experience, but it seems like the rotation will be into the top lane. We always talk about this, but, you know, sometimes we have new viewers, sometimes we have viewers that just don't know these things. And some of you may know them, and too bad. You get to listen to me say it again. When it comes to Battlefield of Eternity, we can actually know exactly where the Immortal's going to go because it always prioritizes the more well-defended lane. So bottom lane already having a little bit of damage, where top lane didn't have any at the time, that means that it's going to go into the top lane as the prioritized lane. So little tidbit for any of you at home, as that's a lot of damage into a couple members of Bull Moose Party. Vala already down, phase shift from Dan is going to come through this time. Toast stepping up, but decides, you know what, I don't think I can make anything happen here, and Shadow needs to hearth back. Looking into the bottom lane, Winter Rose kind of floating around here. I think Hogger did see the positioning of the Sonya, if I'm not mistaken. So I think he just gives this away, which is actually a little surprising why Dan Solo gives this away to Winter Rose. And actually here we see Dan getting back onto the point. A little staggering blow, buys some time. The Hog Wild, yeah, canceled out right there since it does pull them off the point. Rotation from Vala coming through. Sonya will win this out. Vala gets 2 Hungering Arrows and a nice spear from Sonya, but the real spear, the real kill will come through from the Impaler as the Nexus forces find that kill. Space was created. Ah, yes, space was created. I can't see Vala. Can you show the Vala? Nice shadow charge into the wall, overpower as well. Big shred into the Anubrak, and once again, Nexus Forces stealing away a kill. We got that soothing mist cleanse from Dan as Kel'Thuzad tries to find a stack or two, but he goes down. Double kill to the members of Bull Moose Party as we cycle through the other numbers, and we're going to have our Immortal phases popping up here in the north-south positions once again. As we have the natural vision for the blue team when we're looking at the minimap, this is going to be the Immortal, the red Immortal here, so that's going to be Belith, and the blue Immortal down here, Alarian. If I were to go ahead and swap vision, those axe and shields on the minimap will swap. So for anyone who's considering or trying to look at this from the observer perspective, that's just how that kind of breaks down in our observer tool. Diablo hits level 10, so he is going to be able to have that reduction in the cost of the Black Soulstone when he dies. It's only gonna take 75 souls out of the 100, but you still need to hit that 100 mark as Shadow Charge will connect onto Dan. Fire Stomp as well from Toast. Leap Sonya, Blink Heal Brightwing, Eternal Feast from the Orphea. We'll have the Rain of Vengeance from Vala and Apocalypse from the Diablo on the opposing side. High Five Lucio. We have that Shadow Fisher from the Kel'Thuzad. Shock Ray, excuse me. Sorry, hold on, the fight breaks out. There we go, we have the Shock Wave from that Hogger right there. Leaping from the Sonya, the Banshee from Rain are still applying some good sustained damage into Toast. Chains go out from the Kel'Thuzad, who's at his 27th stack right now on the Master of the Cold Dark. Kriz going in with a big bop from this Lucio, and Lucio almost goes down, but makes the big play necessary. Kel'Thuzad finds the kill on Diablo. Not at 100 souls, he was at 98, so no revive onto Diablo, but it seems like this should be an objective phase worked on by the members of Bull Moose Rave. That Lucio play was really, really good right there. Risky, but it paid off, and Lucio's the one to live. So the Immortals have already swapped places because you can already see that the blue Immortal is below 50%, so this is just pure race right now from the members of Bull Moose Rave. Big Eternal Feast gets 1 proc, gets a second one, actually doesn't find any damage right there. Nubrak looking for a target. Cocoon was the pickup, and it's going to be on an 8-second cooldown right now. Big Shadow Fissure from Kel'Thuzad actually gets the cooldown reduction. Lucio to fall. Master of the Cold Dark is finished out. That's Kel'Thuzad at 100-something HP, and he doubles back to try and get some chains. Oh no, Kel'Thuzad falls, and what was looking like a free potential Immortal, or at least an Immortal to the members of Bull Moose Rave, it'll be Bull Moose Party who are going to be grabbing the Immortal phase again. This time, should be going into bottom lane if my caster math is correct, and yes it is. Alrighty, there's a Belith. 666 standard damage, And we're going to be seeing double that into structures at 1,332, and 10 times that into minions, as you have 7,326. But let's go ahead and see what the siege looks like. Kel'Thuzad is a pretty good goalkeeper, unless he gets absolutely pulled out of the area. Big Apocalypse from the Diablo does lock down Kel'Thuzad, dropping below 50% as we do have a Cocoon onto Diablo. Shadow Fissure as well will get the cooldown from the hit onto Diablo. Dan Solo looking to make some space here, but it's Nubrak to fall. Dan Solo has that shockwave, utilized it earlier, and that's a charge very deep onto Ezo. Ezo? Probably Ezo. And Toast should be able to back away. The fort might just fall here. Oh, no, it's not going to. Sorry. Speaking of forts, Winter Rose does push up a top wave into this fort and just split pressure from the Sonya, working out really, really well from Bull Moose Party in this map 1, second best of 3 of the day. But we have a camp invaded. Kel'Thuzad does finish out his phylactery, so he does have the spell power from that as well. My apologies. He heals for 10% of any spell damage dealt. Sorry, not spell power. Little sustainability, excuse me, for this Kel'Thuzad. He does have the 75% spell power increase, though, for Master of the Cold Dark. Could you imagine if there was a talent? Like, oh, dear Lord! Vala goes down. Okay. Good combo from Kel'Thuzad. Just checking vision really quickly, see. Okay, so Sonya sees this. I'm looking at Hogger as well. Man, Hogger's got like no mana, so I don't know if he can really go up against the Sonya. We'll check on them a little bit later as the bottom lane does have the gate down, and seems like there's a little bit of pressure while Vala's dead for the next few seconds from the side of Bull Moose Rave. Apocalypse from Diablo lands onto a couple. He's not getting the damage he needs to try and take down anyone. Orphea gets shredded by the Kel'Thuzad. There's going to be a glacial spike out from the ground. Kel'Thuzad looking to maybe throw some chains out. Doesn't connect onto the Vala that I think he was aiming for. Doesn't matter, though. We still have poke potential, and Orphea dead for the next 20 seconds. Someone was asking about Vala deaths. She is at 4. Chains connect. And it's just going to be chains connecting. And we have the Immortal phase up and available. Both of the solo laners grabbing the Fallen Shaman camp. Sonya a little bit faster than Hogger, but he will be able to get that bounce, finish things out. And as we take stock of all of this, let's look at everyone's favorite non-informative stat, APM, while I throw away this teabag.
Our battle cannot remain here.
Alrighty. That way I can actually drink the tea. Back to Talons, back to our engagement, because we have Vala trying to poke out onto the Immortal. We do have a little bit of that just trash on the ground from Hogger. Shockwave from the Hogger as well as the Eternal Feast do go out. Some chains were attempted. Toast getting low, gets the phase shift from the Brightwing. Also has his spell shield procced from level 1. Dan taking a lot of damage. Brightwing goes down. Winter Rose gets the slam onto Toast in the Cocoon, but it's Kel'Thuzad just cleaning up this fight. Top lane fort does go down to the Fallen Shaman camp. Vala's still working on the bottom Fallen Shaman camp, but this fort shall fall as well. And now we will have the Immortal being burned down by the side of Bull Moose Rave. It looks like they'll get their first Immortal. Oh, actually, I might have counted that out too soon. No, that's going to be Bull Moose Rave definitely getting this as they take down Belith. We have Hogger clearing out the top lane. So a fort traded, top and bottom, and here comes Alarian through the top. Big damage onto Toast. Toast does have full souls, and when Toast dies right here, it's going to be 25 souls left because of that new change to Diablo. Post level 10, he only consumes 75 souls when resurrecting from having the full 100 stacks. Was that a joke, Hog not having mana? What? Look, Hogger has no mana. Yeah, Hogger's got no mana. What? How you doing, Logan? See, now he's got mana. Yes, it was a joke. He hogged it all? Wait, buttons? Alright, whatever. So delayed. Leaping from the Sonya, big spin from Alarian as the Eternal Feast gets quite a few procs right now. Will end right there. Cocoon onto the Sonya. Diablo goes down. No souls to get him back into this engagement as the chains continue to shred through the enemies, finding the secondary kill, and this keep might just fall. They could continue to siege into this. They've got great sustained damage with the Rainer and the Raider as well, and they've also got a wave here. They've got a Nubrax Beetles to tank some of the damage. Chains out from Kel'Thuzad combo as well. What a beautifully played Kel'Thuzad. I have to give credit where it's due because this Kel'Thuzad player is fantastic. I love a mechanically savvy Kel'Thuzad player, and we're definitely getting a great showcase of that right now. And as we're in the late game, I'm curious, what's the Kel'Thuzad damage? 41,000, nearly 42,000. Orphea with about 44,000 or so, but this Kel'Thuzad, I mean, he is just shredding through the enemies. What is the kills right now? Where is it? Where's my KDA? Is it this one? There it is. Kel'Thuzad has 6 kills. 6 kills. 8 assists. Literally, Kel'Thuzad has 100% kill participation, even with dying twice. Kel'Thuzad at 360 APM, spinning mana. 360 no-scope Kel'Thuzad, yes. My tea is too hot to drink, chat. That's my biggest complaint right now. I want some tea, but it's too hot to drink. I don't want to burn my mouth. I'd like to be able to taste the food the next couple days.
Be ready.
Lucio gets the dismount. Vala steps forward. Shockwave onto a couple. There's a staggering blow, and Vala does go down. Apocalypse from the Diablo as the Cocoon comes out as well. Sonya spins on said Cocoon to clear things out. Toast gets hit by the Shadow Fissure, giving the cooldown reduction. Eternal Feast coming out from the Orphea, getting quite a few procs right now. A Shadow Fissure comes out, but it's a quadra kill from the side of Bull Moose Rave, and that is a quick call. Realistically, they could sidestep this keep and go straight to core. This keep is not necessary, but they want it, and they're gonna get it. They'll shred right through it and continue to run through the wave. I guess it does allow the Impaler camp to step up with them as well, giving some more race potential. Orphea trying to make the big YouTube plays and try and save her own core, but the shielding is falling. The Impalers are completely distracted and useless over on the left-hand side of our screen. Core shielding is down. Core health is falling below 50%. Vala trying to come through. Does find the kill into the Hogger, but it's going to be a kill from Kel'Thuzad and a core to fall. Map 1 goes to Bull Moose Rave. Vala sucks. What is this positioning? Every time, honest to God, every time I look over at chat and I read a message about Vala, I get nervous. I'm like, oh, is someone being mean to the Vala? Like, I might have to ban someone. And then I look over, I was like, oh, it's literally the Vala player just self-shaming. Oh, I love it. Choose outcome. Yes, Kel'Thuzad has his stacks done by the end of the game. Nope, just me. I like to protect the people I cast. So if someone comes in here and starts shitting on a player, I'm like, no, shut up. You're not putting your skills on the line here. But if you're the player, then yeah, absolutely shit all over yourself, sure. Well, maybe don't like just use the toilet instead, but you know what I mean, chat. Kel'Thuzad really quickly. Excuse me. Kel'Thuzad had 100% kill participation. What does that mean? 19 kills in total, 7 kills, 12 assists, 19 overall. Kel'Thuzad was there for all the kills. Plus 237. Hey, you're on your way. You're on your way to some bandit pets, dude. Alrighty, okay. All right, let's go ahead and get set up for the next game. Bop. Sorry, there are my subs. Sorry, my subs weren't coming back. I was like, did it break? All right, map 2. We're going to Curse Hollow. The players did not swap sides. No, they didn't. Okay. Let's see. What do we have? What do we have here? Do we have any questing talents? If not, maybe we'll do the level 10 thing. KT was Kel'Thuzad. Seriously, that Kel'Thuzad. I hats off to that Kel'Thuzad player. That was extremely well played. I very much enjoyed casting that Kel'Thuzad. Love to see more of it. No level 1 quests, really. Ooh, actually, Orphea goes Growing Nightmare. Increase Dread's damage by 50%. Quest, hit 3 enemy heroes with a single cast of Dread's Eruption. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do, does or... Via. Okay, I thought I didn't have the spelling right. Finish. Growing Nightmare. Level 1. There we go. Okay, that's going to be a fun prediction. Players did not swap sides, just teams. Huh? No, the players are on the same sides. I appreciate that. It was hard to watch. By the way, we do have a stream boost as well going on if you'd like to take part in the stream boost today. All right, I think that is set up. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the game. I'll introduce the teams, and then we will we'll talk about the. Well, I'll start the prediction then. Okay. Oh wait, no, hold on. That's wrong. It's the left side that won game number 1. Bull Moose Rave won the first one. All right. Let's start. Let's have some fun, chat.
Prepare yourself.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Nexus Gaming Series Division D West matchup of Bull Moose Rave versus Bull Moose Party. We're here on map number 2. Could be a quick 2-0 from the side of Bull Moose Rave, but Bull Moose Party want to take us to that map 3, and we'll see if that's possible, because we've got Anduin, Kel'Thuzad, Dahaka, Greymane, and Varian to the side of Bull Moose Rave. Bull Moose Party will grab the Gazlo, Tychus, May, Orphea, and the Stukov. As I had mentioned, the Orphea is going to be going into that Growing Nightmare at level 1, so we're going to be going ahead and starting that prediction. Will she finish out Growing Nightmare? Essentially, Growing Nightmare means she needs to hit 3 enemy heroes with a single cast of Dread, and it needs to hit them with that Eruption point. So we'll see if it's possible. We're here on to Cursed Hollow, and go ahead and get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen. Bull Moose Rave is now Bull Moose Party, and Bull Moose moved to Rave. Wait, what? No, they're on the same sides. Eternal Blue is on the right. I'm so confused. Don't hurt my brain, chat. You know I'm dumb. There you go. There's the talent if you are curious. Drag on to watch for Dan, and the members of Bull Moose Rave were definitely watching for Dan in that one, and that's going to be First Blood going over to the side of Bull Moose Rave. I like the teammates flaming each other in chat. That is too good. Bandit, just lay down. No one's here. Nobody's here, Bandit. Yeah. He heard my phone go off, and it was the front door, but it's just a squirrel walking in front of the camera. Or a bear, or a coyote. But he thinks my family's back from skiing, and I'm like, it's 12:50, and they're on the North Shore. They're not going to be back till like 5 o'clock. Warm-up feed? Ah, well, you know what we do at this point. Hit that L button. Here we go. This is the rest of the game. Who needs to see top lane? Who needs to see that Greymane just got a camp on the left-hand side? You know what we should also do? We should just limit the vision as well. We should just do this as well. So that way we're fully immersed into this matchup here. But no, let's go ahead and get rid of all that kind of stuff. And we'll go ahead and actually take a peek into the top lane. I do like this Eternal Blue versus Dan solo matchup. Tychus into the Dahaka. It should favor into the Tychus, as Dahaka will be forced to utilize a lot of his essence. And I think Tychus has a lot of great poke tools into this Dahaka as well. And then, keep in mind, we have the range difference. I will say this, the range of Tychus is quite small. I believe it's at 4.5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's got a 4.5 attack range. And Dahaka's drag, I think, is actually 4.5. So I think he can drag to Tychus. But that's Kel'Thuzad getting a couple stacks. Orphea still poking at that enemy team, does have the Growing Nightmare. Some good gambas. I'm proud of you, chat. Some good gambas.
Gather tribute and earn my favor.
Yes, do it. Oh, I didn't realize that you want me to just stick onto the Stukov. Okay, well, here we go. I mean, who needs to see bottom lane? I mean, it's just a wave being cleared. Top lane, I do like the timing coming out from Bull, Moose, Rave when it comes to the, my brain, not, oh my god, Siege Camp. I keep wanting to say Bruiser Camp, and I'm like, that's not right. That's the Bruiser Camp over there. Siege Giants over here are really, really well timed in when they were grabbed, as well as in conjunction to where the objective phase is, compared to getting the Bruiser Camp. I just think the camp rotation from the side of Bull, Moose, Rave was very, very well done. And the same absolutely can be said about Bull, Moose, Party. They're going to get this camp, and it's going to be going into mid lane just as the contest is going to be happening here. And Dahaka does have Brush Talk, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to check that for all of you really quickly. He does. So Dahaka can Brush Talk in at any moment that he does desire, as he was pushing up that wave, so the Siege Giants do find more value to top. Oh, Spectrum, please. Spectrum, please, bud. Give me internet. Come on, Spectrum. There you go. I need you, Spectrum, just to be helpful and good today. Big damage. Oh, man, the chain's actually not working out for Kel'Thuzad, pulling enemies away from his Frost Nova as Dahaka's making some room. Oh, Tychus almost finds the kill. If he had the Melting Point grenade, he would have gotten that one, but I believe that's a 7 talent, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't have that talent level yet, but still, whew. Oh, boy. Melting Point applies damage over time as well to the grenade, so Trollin would have definitely fallen to that. Dahaka looks for the drag, lands it onto this Gazlo. We do have a Blizzard down from the Mei, an Explodium charge from the Gazlo. We have a Burrow under the ground from this Dahaka. He's going to be able to push people back with that Lurker Strain from level 4. We also do have the Feeding Frenzy at level 7 for the Dahaka, which is going to allow him to have cooldown reduction onto his drag, but also you increase the drag duration by 0.5 seconds, and I think the math comes out to 2.25 seconds of drag time, if I'm not mistaken. We can double check that in a second. Siege Giants are going to find 25% of the fort in top lane, and my assumption here is that Bull Moose Party are going to give this objective as they've all backed off. Tychus to mid, Gazlo to top. As a man currently at work for Spectrum, good luck, my friend. We watch streams instead of working. Eternally Blue, I have 5 different Spectrum employees numbers for the area I live in, one of them being one of the 2 managers in the area. Basically what they said is hey, instead of calling customer service, please just call us instead. And I said, every time I apologize, I'm like, sorry for bothering you. Like, no, this is good because you're one of the few people that catch stuff. And if you call us directly, we can kind of get to it faster than customer service. Because customer service, you call them, they do the router bullshit, they reset everything, and then they said, well, I can't do anything else on my end, so I might as well escalate this to tech. The tech comes out here a day and a half later, there's no issues anymore. They look at all my stuff, they say, oh, your stuff is great, and then they call up someone at the, I don't know, it's called The Rock, I've heard them reference it. I think Dwayne The Rock Johnson has something to do with Tahoe Spectrum. Regardless, they call up some dude over there. That dude goes, oh yeah, I was seeing issues during that time frame, but they're all gone now. It's like, cool. And then at the end of it, nothing happens. So now I have local numbers and I can call the guy. Like last night when the stream crashed, I called the guy and they escalated to like a field crew immediately to go to the node. So fingers crossed, chat, fingers crossed. Just pray to the internet gods or whoever's out there, as we do have a fight on this objective phase. It's gonna be the second one of the game. Is this Varian's getting very low, but he's not gonna fall. We will see 10 talent tiers in a little bit at the top of our screens. Let's cycle through the other numbers. Look at the damage, healing, and experience in the first portion of our second map. Dahaka looking to grab a top lane fort during all of this as well. 100% of your cool text. Oh no, like I shoot the shit with the text all the time. Like they'll come over and like they'll see my stream setup and they'll just like ask me questions and stuff and just talk to them about, yeah. Glad you have somebody you can reach locally. Oh yeah. I've been having these issues for like 4 years. So yeah, I've at this point, like I call and I tell them my house number and they just know who I am. Just like, hey, it's Chris. And they're like, oh, hey, Chris. I literally sent the manager, I was like, I owe you all a pizza. And I don't think he'll ever take me up on it. But one day, I just want to buy them all, like, a bunch of pizzas.
Gather tribute or face my
There's a non-zero chance one of the Baha's local Spectrum people watch the stream and calls them frequently. One of the techs that I talk to literally does stream on Twitch, and we talked about Twitch streaming when he was here. Like, he streams, and we were talking about like what he streams and all that kind of stuff. He might actually. He's come by my stream. So much value top, yeah. Well, Eternally Blue, I really do thank you for hanging out with us. Your presence in my chat, knock on wood, will help my internet. Okay, let me focus in on the fight right now, because it's 1-to-1 in objective phases. We are currently looking at 16 stacks on the Kel'Thuzad, 17 on his baseline, as he's going to look to pull. Oh my god! That chain got stretched out quite a bit right there, and it's going to just be breaking the links in the chain with that icing from the Mei. Wow. I've never seen that. That was a weird animation. Mid lane does have some good pressure. Bottom lane, it's just kind of looking matched out. But top lane fort did fall. Kel'Thuzad actually hanging out in the bush right now. And I'm looking down the different visions. Anduin kind of baiting in top lane, like, oh, it's just little old me. There's going to be the chains going on. Unfortunately, not connecting onto Shadow. And our next objective is up here, the 4th one of the map. And this could be a curse over to the side of Bull Moose Rave. Bull Moose Party. Definitely don't want that to happen. We sit only with 1 kill thus far. And the one thing I didn't talk about whatsoever is Varian's level 10, which will be the shield wall, as well as the Tychus. He went into Draken Laser Drill. A good, honestly, I think Draken Laser Drill has got some fantastic utilization as well. Commandeer Odin, it's just good all around. It's a great heroic as a defensive or aggressive tool, but Draken Laser Drill I think can be used in that same way. You can use it defensively or aggressively, and here it's going to be more of a defensive tool. You can see the zoning potential from it. How long does Draken stay out? 22 seconds. That's quite some time. Why 22? That's kind of weird. I feel like things are typically like, like 20, 25, like it's either like intervals of 5. Wow, that is a nice bop from the Mei. Great gravel bomb from Winter Rose as the boss keeps clapping its way through the top fort, and this might be the fort to go down. I actually kind of expect it, or if you're chomping out looking to back away. Does get the Shadow Waltz, but she was taunted by the Varian, so kind of stuck in place. Small little hop from the Anduin with the Leap of Faith onto Varian. Son getting a little worried about his father as the mid lane camp pushing in, but Winter Rose is down here, or over here, to clear things out. And then we have Dahaka to catch Soak and clear out the Siege Giants for the bottom. Jiro was probably 30 seconds at one point. They nerfed it by 25. That math makes sense. Thank you for taking the time to cast this match. My pleasure, my pleasure. By the way, if anyone stumbled into the stream, if you're new to the stream, I do a lot of commentary and content for Heroes of the Storm. So if you do enjoy Heroes of the Storm content, at least hit the follow button if you'd like to support the stream further. It's always very much appreciated. And then here and there we got some variety stuff. Like Fridays, we're playing Dark Souls right now. I'm doing my first ever playthrough with Dark Souls, so it's been kind of fun. And then also, actually, this upcoming Sunday we have our next Baha Ross. It's a knife-only painting. We will use a paintbrush for a little bit, but it's just to put some base color down. But that, oh my god, goodbye, Kel'Thuzad. He will fall, but he has his phylactery stacks from the level 4 that will be consumed. That's why he's got no death timer, and you already see him back on the map. Greyman a little split from his team. Draken Laser Drill down once again. Good zoning tool on the bottom portion of this. I would have liked to see Draken Laser Drill more of where Tychus is standing now, but still, the fight does continue, and the laser has got great range as Greyman finishes out his Gilnean Cocktail from level 7. He's got that Incendiary Elixir. Taunt from the Varian on the bottom left of our screen is Orpheus able to Shadow Waltz away. Dan kind of on this right-hand side looking to stall things out, but I think the zoning is through. Shadow Fissure from Kel'Thuzad. Now, if they position 2 onto this, they should be able to mitigate the Kel'Thuzad reset. Unfortunately, no. Ah, they get it in time. Oh no, Kel'Thuzad took a little too long on the delay on that one. And so now we see some pings onto Anduin. It might have been, hey, back up, you're a little far forward in lane. We'll have to see. Orpheus still working on that level 1, trying to finish out the growing nightmare. I do what I want, Captain! You're not my manager!
The red team has destroyed a fort.
Sorry, the tea is drinkable now. It's not scalding hot, so... Let's see. Curse phase to the side of Bull Moose Party, and I'm just kind of looking. What is their game plan here? They push up bottom. They're going to grab the mid lane fort. Can they get more than this? Tychus a little forward here, but the positioning is actually working. Oh, nice leap of faith from Anduin. Really well played. Blizzard from the May finds a lot of the damage. Actually, I didn't even realize this. Kel'Thuzad is not done with his stacks just yet. 28 on that Kel'Thuzad, as we do have the top lane Siege Giants pushing up. So, fort's down in favor for the side of Bull Moose Party. Bull Moose Rave. Well, they're not out by any means. The boss for the Bull Moose Party is up in a minute, so they're going to grab this bottom left-hand side on the members of Bull Moose Rave. They also have 16 talents here advantage, too. Are we just handing out red cards? Sorry. Managed to hit the mute button before the sneeze attack hit. All right, we're good. Hoo-wee. Curse bullet out. I'm like waiting. I'm waiting for the aggression. Draken laser drill. Next objective will be on the right side of the map. This could be a curse in favor for the side of Bull Moose Rave. Fort to fall. Varian goes in with a charge. Are they going to keep chasing with the boss here? It seems like they want to. Eternal Fine isn't going to get rooted by the boss. Could you imagine? Oh, that'd be so bad if you... Oh, wait, hold on. There's a taunt. There's a charge. Big damage coming in. Flailing Swipe from the Sukov. There's a Ice Wall from the May. Leap of Faith, I believe, onto the Varian right there. Dahaka brushstalks into the bush over here looking for something. Curse Bolt connects onto Winter Rose, a Gilnean Cocktail through the gate. Chunks Winter Rose down to 50%, which is going to force the the tap onto the well. Master the Cold Dark done, and here comes the potential curse for the side of Bull Moose Rave. I don't think Bull Moose Party are going to allow this to happen very quickly at all. Hey, Doctor, what's up, bud? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Thanks for jumping into the stream. Much appreciated. Little check onto the bush from May. Nice use of the Snowblind for that. Not a long cooldown. Great, just check. Big damage onto the Orphea. She will fall. Objective phase is up. Tychus dashes forward, but Varian, he's got that shield wall level 10. Light Bomb from the Anduin. Dahaka burrows under the ground. He's also got the Tunneling Claws for that movement speed. Oh my god, a trade back and forth. It's 1 for 2, so more so in favor for the side of Bull Moose Rave. Gazlowe will get the stall and the stun. Anduin with some healing. Draken Laser Drill to come out. Dan Solo instantly getting chunked right there. Dan Solo also jumps back into the engagement with that. Oh no, the Lurker Strain. A little too greedy with that Lurker Strain. And Dahaka goes down. It's 2 for 2, but the death timers are favoring Bull Moose Party. I believe we have the fire in my lasers at level 16, which is going to also allow the turrets to fire death lasers as well. Kel'Thuzad looking for some chains onto the Tychus. Tychus just going to walk right back into a stun or a chastise from Anduin. May up in a second. Orphea working her way back into this. Winter Rose going for the channel. Kel'Thuzad, he's considering a poke. And he doesn't get the poke. Terrain value. Hey, hugging those sidewalls can, or hugging the side of terrain can absolutely be a great way of avoiding incoming CC like that. Still no Orphea quests, not like this. Uh-oh, yeah. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. That's because I was like, okay, there's a lot of people grouping up on this map. You got boss invades, camp invades, objective phase, where a lot of people still group up. So I was like, this is going to be a good one because I think there's a high chance of Growing Nightmare being done. Not just yet. There's a clip somewhere of me finishing Growing Nightmare in like the first like minute of a game. I think it was a quick match or something like that, but I was like, it was Tomb of the Spider Queen. I got into mid lane. I saw people kind of stack up, and I pressed E, and I was like, There it is. I'm done. I finished it within the early part of the game. I still think I lost that game, though. I'm pretty sure I lost that game. But I finished out Orpheus Quest very, very, very quickly. 20 talents here will be soon here for the side of Bull, Moose, Rave, and they'll have a little bit of an advantage over the enemy with that. We'll have to see, is there going to be any sort of fight to be had due to this advantage? And absolutely, they should be trying to press into this. Dahaka, he should have Brush Stock off a cooldown. I'm going to check it real quick. Yes, it is. Okay. Going to go for the Contagion at level 20, so that spread. Ice Wall from the melee does go out. We have the Light Bomb upgrade. Kel'Thuzad should have an interrupt here. Kel'Thuzad? Nope. Okay, the channel just goes through. Orphea gets the kill into Anduin with the Eternal Feast. Dahaka drags in the backline. Dan Solo is going to be, well, dead for a little bit, and that's a double kill over the side of Bull Moose Party. A little bit of a back and forth right there as the Kel'Thuzad, he will fall, but he's going to have the phylactery stack, so he's already back into the mix, trying to make some big plays right here, and does manage to kill the Orphea. Gets the other Shadow Fissure onto Shadow, but Shadow's able to back away with the healing from the Stukov. Gazlo clears out the top lane. What a game! What a series, chat. Betting all your bandit treats on Orphea. Orphea is a very fun hero. Yeah, I think she's very fun in her uniqueness of play. I enjoy it quite a bit. Anduin at 8 stacks on his level 4 piercing light, which will give him some extra spell power, which means his healing output's going to be higher as well. I want to look at the Varian vision really quickly. So they know a camp was grabbed just right there, but they don't see the Stukov, the Orphea, the Gazlo, anything like that. On the opposing side, how do things look? No one really showing. Okay, there's Varian. There's Anduin with the channel. Gazlo gonna get the interrupt. There's Orphea to poke as well. Now that Varian's made some space and the turrets can't hit Anduin, Orphea's going to drop the Eternal Feast, and that's the end of that. Not the longest cooldown, but here comes Varian with the taunt. There's big Gravel Bomb with the level 20 upgrade, Black Hole. Draken Laser Drill from the Tychus with the level 20 upgrade as well, which increases the damage, and it can really shred through enemies once that Draken Laser... Look at the Draken Laser Drill. Look at it. Look at the Greymane health. Goodbye, Greymane. No, what? Oh my god. Because the range is so far. Oh my god, I can't believe Greymane's alive. Well, Dahaka goes down. Blue doubles back, says, you know what? I don't think I want to stand right there. Lurking Arm from Stukov. Shadow Droid going for the channel. And this should be cursed over to our red team. Kel'Thuzad tries to interrupt with the Shadow Fissure, but can't do it. He does get the hit, but he's not going to be able to live, and that's Phylactery Stacks not able to bring him back this time. Only 4 out of the 12. Varian goes down, curses through, mid lane camp has arrived. Things are looking terrifying for the side of Bull Moose Rave. Sorry, yeah. Mind Devour was the level 7, but yeah, Growing Nightmare. Growing Nightmare is that level 1, and Anduin Greymane. They will try their best to defend, but I don't think that defense is doable. And ladies and gentlemen, in our second best of 3 of the day, we're heading to a map number 3. GG, well played over to the side of Bull Moose Party. We'll see who takes the 3rd map. You can just hear Eternal Feast in the background constantly. Oh man, what a good game. What a great series too, honestly. I like to thank my mom and Lord Jesus. All right. Well, the series ain't over yet. We still have another map to decide who's going to win this series. But let's pay out the people because, as you saw, Orphea did not finish Growing Nightmare level 1. So does Orphea finish Growing Nightmare level 1? Nope. Payout has been made. I like to thank my healer for healing me this game. That's who you need to be thanking. All right, let's head to Towers of Doom map 2. Let's go ahead and double check all the stuff, all the the map, the sides, all that good stuff. Let's update scores, and we'll get into the next map in just a second. Let's see this and then this. Wait, what? All right, teams didn't swap sides. That's always good. Ooh, there's a Kael'thas. Convection? Is it convection? Is it convection? Do we have a convection Kael'thas? Do we have a real gamer in this game? We don't. No real gamers in this one. Which Slim Jim favorite hits different? I don't know. Hot, sure, whatever. Is it Felon Fusion? No, it's Mana Addict. Let's do a level 10 prediction. Okay. Boo! No real gamers without Cho'Gall. Well, that's a given. That's a given. That's definitely a given. Right before we get into this third map and decide and find out who is gonna win this best of 3 series, I'm just curious, chat. Are there any Prime subs out there? Any Prime subs out there? Any you know, just from time to time I like to ask Twitch chat, like, you know, maybe there's a Prime sub. Maybe someone's like, oh shit, I do have this Bezos bucks, and I'd love to give it to Bahamut. I'd love to give Bahamut some fancy Prime gaming and get myself some amazing emotes. Why not? Also, by the way, I uploaded a new bit emote today. It's for a dumb amount of bits, but I thought, why not? I might make this a standard emote, or maybe like a tier 2 emote, but either way. One of these times I'm gonna remember to wait until you're in the scene to use my Prime. I appreciate that. I'll Prime sub if you say, oh my god, this next game at some point has to be genuine. Wait, you'll give me a Prime if I say, oh my god? But genuinely? Last time I tried Iron gifted me. I remember that, Ninja. I remember that. You got sniped by Iron right before you used it. Well, some people, I will say this. Some people will literally come in a chat and go, Bahamut, have you gone fishing today? And they'll literally kind of just like, they'll kind of ask in a sense like, can you do that fishing scene really quick? Alrighty, chat. Alright, I hope you're ready for another game. Let's get into Towers of Doom in our third map, and we'll introduce the teams, and then we'll start a Twitch prediction of which team hits level 10 first. I'm just double checking. Yeah, the teams are on the right sides, so let's go ahead and do it. The fishing scene is gold. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. On the left-hand side, we have Bull, Moose, Rave. We've got Lucio, Sonya, Cassia, Muradin, and Orphea. Over on the side of Bull Moose Party, we've got Malthael, Sylvanas, Stitches, Kael'thas, and an Anduin. You've got about 2 minutes right now. Get your predictions in. Which team will hit level 10 first?
The battle begins. Which
team will hit level 10 first in this map 3, second best of 3 of the day? Also, as a reminder, we have a live casted game coming up in about 4 hours. 4 hours, we'll be doing a Nexus Division matchup of Running Wild versus Gilly Shark at Bingo Night. I'll use my Twitch Prime when I figure out how. If you hit the subscribe button and then scroll down, there's a checkbox that says use Prime Gaming, and then that is how you can use your Prime Gaming. You do have to click on that, and then it gives you a chat message, and then you have to hit the chat message as well. Prime Gaming is, I think, purposefully made difficult to use because Bezos doesn't want to give up his money. Also, Jeff Bezos is extremely tired of John Cena showing up and slapping him and taking $250 and then giving it to me. Because Jeff Bezos can never see John Cena. Do you see what I did there, chat? I think they, honestly, I feel like they make Prime Gaming more difficult to use and find on purpose. I really do think they do that. I was actually reading that apparently Amazon made it harder to cancel your Prime, and there was like a 14% like retention in Prime or something like that, because they made it like difficult to actually cancel. They kind of like hid the cancellation through multiple menus within their website, which isn't surprising at all. I mean, imagine like canceling magazine subscriptions. Oh my god, like you have to like write a letter to the company to tell them that you want to cancel. It was such a pain in the ass. But then eventually I had to change credit cards, and so then I kind of just got out of it because they couldn't renew on my credit card. It's called dark patterns when websites make it harder to do things that you want. Wait, is that really, that's the term for it? Really? How you doing, message? I didn't know that. If that's actually what it's called, I'll have to look into that. It's fascinating. It is fascinating. Sapper kind of gets stuck in the charge. He's actually going to get the charge right there into the sidewalls. The bottom lane is going to be kind of, oh, it's stalled out right now. Doesn't look like anyone is able to get into this just yet. Queen, thank you for using your Prime Gaming here. I will resend your alert when we get out of game. Thank you very much for the Prime Gaming. Thanks for the Bezos bucks. That's very nice of you. Thank you for the brand new Prime. Welcome to the Bahamuts. So we have Malthael Sonya in the double soak rotation. Malthael did go on a pale horse at level 1, which means his mount speed changes from 130% to 150, so he's able to maneuver between lanes very, very quickly. Stormbolt into the Kael'thas, but he's going to get the Leap of Faith. That's a fantastic hook from Toast, and Trollin gets the Dwarf Toss away. We do have the third wind at level 1 for this, for the Muradin, excuse me, and he does have a higher threshold in his baseline healing from 40 to 60%, but he also increases that healing drastically. That's a hook onto the Cassia. I gotta say, Toast is landing such fantastic and phenomenal hooks right here. A little bit low on the Kael'thas, as Orphea gets a poke out with that Dread. Slam from the Stitches. Does he have a hook up and available? Just now coming back off a cooldown. 6 talent tier. We'll see the solo laners respectively get their own channels. Kael'thas lands a good gravity lapse right there. Still going to be seeing... Okay, another hook. Now, I gotta say, Toast, once Toast gets level 10, I expect a Gorge because these hooks are just so on point. Like, Gorge plus Leap of Faith is what I'm expecting from the side of Bull Moose Party. As Bull Moose Rave's kind of zoning back this red team, and that's First Blood over to the side of Bull Moose Rave. But here's a very low Muradin who could go down to Malthael. No, it's Sylvanas to fall. It still is a double kill to the side of Bull Moose Rave. With Dan Solo getting the channel, Leap of Faith, hook goes out, no connection. And we see, at the end of our first objective phase of Towers of Doom Map 3, 8 shots into the core of Bull Moose Party, 4 shots into Bull Moose Rave. Fun fact, it's the Gravekeeper versus the Raven Lord. The Gravekeeper, when the missiles fire, shoots skull missiles, and you can see those on the minimap, and the Raven Lord fires Raven missiles. Little art things on this map. Also, when you're dead, the Spirit Healer shows up. We can always see the Spirit Healer because we're in Observer mode. But if you're ever dead on this map and you're like, man, I'm bored and I don't want to do it, I just want to look around the map, just take a look over here. Take a look over here. You can see the Spirit Healer while you're dead. Top lane does have a just continued double soak back and forth. I was looking to see if Winter and Dan are kind of playing aggressively into each other, but Winter Rose does not have a lot of mana, so it's going to be one of those kind of just soak, pokes, put some pressure. I will say this, though. The auto attacks are good for the Malthael because of the percent base damage that was buffed up. Oh, no. Goodbye, Shadow Druid. Oh, I could have done an oh my god right there. Aw, missed opportunity. Oh snap, I didn't know that. Yep. That's why also the bell towers are quite literally bells. When they fire, they actually they fire out from this little bell right here. And you can also see there's the Gravekeeper on top of the bell tower on the right hand side, and you have the Raven, and there's the bell right there on top of the Raven Lord side. You also hear them argue at the 12-minute mark in the game. About 12-minute 30-ish on this map, the center point opens up and you can actually hear them arguing about that. But they also, at the same time, upgrade forts from fort damage, health, and experience to keeps damage, health, and experience. A fantastic hook onto this Lucio. Eternal Blue is gonna get chomped. Oh my god! Is that what you wanted? Dan, watch for Dan is getting watched by this Orphea, and Toast just wants to back away, but it's gonna be a quadra kill. Muradin finding that 4th kill. Oh my god! There you go. There's your Towers of Doom lore. Oh, last but not least, the little dots around here signify the towers in control. You just saw this one right here, the bottom right, get converted because, well, bottom right bell tower was converted. We sit 36 to 27 in core HP.
You have done well, heroes.
Orphea went crazy. Golly gee! Yeah.
You're losing touch, Raven Lord.
A little bit of poke out from Orphea. We've got 10 stacks on the Kalathos level 1, 9 on the Stitches, and he actually has lost 2 stacks of second helping with that Gambit, Mortgage, whatever you want to call these. I like Mortgage talent personally. Hook out, Gorge, slows from Muradin. Light bomb. Oh, poor Orphea, poor Orphea. She goes down. Winter Rose is going to be able to just clear out the wave and just go back into double soaking. Is Winter Rose like Hearth back ever? No, I don't think so. I think just tapping well and making rotations to pick up that mana. Watch for Dan. Thank you for the Prime Gaming. I appreciate it.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Rave hit 10 first, by the way. Thank you very much. I, to be honest, forgot.
The altars rise again.
Is that, can someone else in chat confirm? Oh, there were not many points on the line for this one. Hook out from the Stitches. I trust you all. I trust you. So it was Bull Moose Rave. The blue team hit level 10 first. Ah, that makes sense because they actually have experience ahead. There you go. Payout's been made. Big payout right there. Y'all got some 70 bucks. Okay, hold on. Mind control, blind, leap of faith, ball lightning, and no kill. Oh, actually, Lucio, can he? No, he's not gonna be able to high five anyone and get some HP. Because he also would have gotten some HP. I guess either he didn't want to step back. Dear Lord. These plays from both of these teams are just fantastic right now. You missed it. That's okay. We'll have more Gamba all throughout today. And more damage into Bull Moose Party. 36 to 23. But this is the big thing. This is the big thing. Stitches. Oh, delicious tea. Stitches now has level 13, which means more hook range. And we got that Gorge up and available as well. Hook goes out, doesn't connect onto anyone. I'm honestly excited. I'm excited to see the Hook Gorge combos with the Leap of Faith, Light Bomb, Anduin. Oh, you know what I haven't done yet in this game is cycle through the other numbers. I'm curious what the damage healing experience is looking like for these teams. About 20,000 for the Sylvanas. 31,000. Hook, Gorge, Mind Control. Leap in from the Muradin. Oh! I thought they were gonna find more in that engagement. Pyroblast onto the Lucio. He's trying to get a little bit of HP. That's gonna be a last rites. Pyroblast takes down the Lucio. A hook onto the Orphea. Oh my god! Is that what you wanted? That actually was extremely well played. Like, regardless of the oh my god, that was actually really, really well played. The layered just control from the side of Bull Moose Party was phenomenal. And I actually thought over here when we had that light bomb and everyone kind of clustered up on the side of Bull Moose Rave around Bull Moose Party, I thought that was actually where everything fell apart. But no, it was just Pyroblast well played. Hooks on point. Single target damage and just absolute devastation from the side of Bull Moose Party. Yes, actually, I did it! I nailed it! GG's, easy, yeah! fight over the camp right now. Mind control from Sylvanas connects onto the Lucy as we do have a light bomb from the Anduin onto this Stitches. We have an Eternal Feast from the Orphea, but that's going to be a ball lightning shredding through a lot of the red team members as Sylvanas bops the Will Forsaken. A little leap of faith from the Anduin. Winter Rose left all alone, and that'll be a kill onto Malthael and Kael'thas. It seems like the channel should be in favor for the side of Bull Moose Rave. Hook out, Gorge. Lucio, he has the reverse amp, so that does slow things down. Cassia drops the blind. Murden comes in with the Dwarf Toss, does have that heavy impact, and he's got that increased range with the Dwarf Launch from level 16, but keep in mind, Dwarf Launch also gives you cooldown reduction by 2 seconds per enemy hero hit. So if you land onto a group of enemies, you can get quite the cooldown, and I actually don't know off the top of my head what the Murden Dwarf Toss launch is. I play him so much and I don't even know. 10 seconds. And sometimes fish, wait, Buttspot, is Buttspot reacting to something from, like, before the game started? Is Buttspot super delayed? Huh. 16's up on both sides. Excuse me. As, Sonya's holding 16, but I expect it to be Giant Slammer. She could go, what is it? I always mix it up. It's Nerves of Steel, I think it is. Or Ignore All Pain. I think Ignore All Pain's at 20. I always mix up those two talents. I think the Sonya player is considering, okay, do I want more survivability or do I... Well, I guess Giant Slammer does return HP, and so there it is. Nerves of Steel. I did have it right. Because Ignore All Pain is at 20. Okay. Gain 25% maximum health and shield for 3 seconds, usable while whirlwind. Ding, 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 ding. 12 to 7 in kills. Stitches has 15 bites with the Savor the Flavor. Also does have that second helping, and we're going to see Digestive Juices. I feel like we're going to see Stitches... He's not going to be a Master Hooker at 20. I feel like Stitches is going to be going for second helping, I think is the name of the talent. No. What's the level 20? It's a bite talent that gives you another charge, and I thought it was second helping, but I can't remember actually off the top of my head. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what Toast does here in the next 2.5 levels. Triple Altar Phase. This could be pretty devastating to Bull Moose Party. Malthael on the top left. We actually have a Bell Tower to be converted, but will it be? No, this is so greedy from Bull Moose Rave. They're gonna lose so much HP. They literally just lost 12 HP trying to get a bottom lane Bell Tower. Oh, that's devastating. Great for the side of Bull Moose Party. Awful for the side of Bull Moose Rave. To be blunt. I don't think that trade was worth it. But either way, we'll see how things play out. As it is going to be bottom lane Bell Tower converted to the side of Bull Moose Rave. And they've got some sappers to push in here as well. What was looking like a large gap in HP between teams is now a small 7. There we go. Look at that caster math. Great hook onto Orphea at the max range. Yeah, I don't need to talk about all that. We already know what's going to happen with Orphea right there. She's going to be looking at the Spirit Healer for the next 57 seconds. And Sappers, oh, this is so well timed and played by the side of Bull Moose Party. Not sure if it was intentional or not, but they don't take down the fort, and the Sappers get cleared out before the Bell Tower is converted, so it all just works out. The Bell Tower gets converted. The Sappers will do nothing since it still has to regain HP over time. And here is going to be Sappers into bottom lane. Sonya might be in a bad spot in mid. She's got Leap to get out. But is there a hook? Mind Control is the other sort of hook here. Last rites. And cool guys don't look at explosions. Everyone kind of just walks away. Double Altar Phase with Sylvanas and Orphea dead for the next 16 to 50 seconds. This is looking like a boss. This could be another 12 shots into the core of Bull Moose Party between boss and Double Altar. Wow. So Orphea just now respawning. Hook out from the Stitches onto Toast, who drops the ball lightning. It will get value, but it's not going to find any kills. Winter Rose has the channel. Light Bomb from Anduin, or Cassia gonna get hit with the Pyroblast. I don't think there's anything that saves her. No, I lied. She's fine. That's gonna be a Murden to fall, though. That's Cassia diving back in. A little risky hook out from Stitches. He gets the kill. And we're looking at that 12 core damage, as I had mentioned beforehand. The members of Bull Moose Party playing map 3 so well in the later half. Early game was looking great for Bull Moose Rave. Bull Moose Party coming out on top, and now they flipped the switch, and it's going to be 12 to 17 core HP. The Raven Lord core looking a lot weaker than the Gravekeeper. You know what I would have loved is, as the core gets damaged and it gets lower and lower, I would have loved to see, like, cracks and stuff to form as it gets, like, weaker and weaker. Kind of like, you remember, like, in Warcraft 3? In, like, Warcraft 3 and, like, other RTSs, as, like, structures take damage, they kind of start to deteriorate? Is that the right word? I think there's a better word that I can use, but I can't think of it because we are going to be continuing the rotation from the side of Bull Moose Party into top lane. Malthea chasing onto the Sonya. She's got leap. She's out of there. Hook out from Stitches won't connect. Did she spray as well? I think she sprayed and left. That might have been Malthea. I'm not 100% sure. What a devastating comeback. The game isn't over yet. Oh, it's Towers of Doom. It's anyone's game still to me. I mean, one good team fight to Bull Moose Rave and they could regain control of all of this, but that is beautifully played. Hook, Gorge, Leap of Faith, Last Rites. Another stack over to Malthael. He's got 3 stacks. Oh, and he went for the upgrade, Angel of Death. So that's why we're seeing less stacks necessary, and it's going to be just huge cooldown reduction already. It's a nice way to jump ahead. Typically, we see the Malthael going for the... No One Can Stop Death, I believe, is the level 20. But I kind of like this pickup here. It's 12 to 12 in kills. Malthael's only died once as well, so maybe he's feeling that he's not that threatened, and he doesn't need that buyback at level 20. The spray was Sonya. I took it personally. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, she's dead. Y'all got your revenge for that one. 5 shots could be going into the core of Bull Moose Rave. Hey, Mers, what's up, bud? Good to see you. Warcraft 2 and 3 and StarCraft 1 and 2 had burning. Exactly, yeah. Like, I think that'd be cool. Just a thought. Big damage onto Lucio. He's gonna... Oh my... Poor Lucio! Last Rites, Pyroblast. Also, Malthea's got like a 20-something second cooldown on Last Rites, so it's already 20 seconds away. Hook out! You're kidding with that range! Catches the toe of Muradin. Stitches? Oh, he's hungry. He's hungry Stitches. He was trying to get into teleport range. Is there a hook? No. Well, this could end in a barrage, ladies and gentlemen. Bottom lane's not able to be converted. Sonya's working on top lane. They might get 1 or 2 shots out from this. Cassia, Sonya do have a lot of good siege right here. Oh, I think it actually might be 0. Yeah, this will be converted by the time this is converted. Yeah. Yeah, the window was not big enough. 1 minute and 20 seconds for the boss. We do have the rotation into top lane. Bottom could be the priority. Man, I gotta say, Bull Moose Rave, who were looking so confident and clean in the early portion of this game, are looking way more turtled up, and they have to constantly respond to everything that Bull Moose Party is throwing at them. Liking the control that we're seeing from our red team, as this is another race between towers. This time, Sylvanas locking this one down, so that does allow everyone to kind of just stand underneath, and it still won't be the barrage. But what we will have are 3 sappers available to be pushed in through the top here. There is a wave that will delay things out. God, man. What is the experience? Hold on. What's the oh god. Structure experience is 11,000 to 16,000. Light bomb, a lot of damage. Sonya's able to push some buttons and live for now. Last Rites, goodbye. That's full stacking on Last Rites as well. Sappers do go over the wall as well. If you did hear that kind of laughed in your headphones or your speakers, that was those sappers in top lane going through. So it's 4 to 17 in core HP. Pyroblast again. Onto the Orphea. She's going to sit so very low. So many enemies are spreading the living bomb. Malthael goes in. Last Rites are available. He can apply it, and he will. That's a kill onto the Cassia. The Lucio goes down. Muradin trying to go for the channel. It ain't going to happen. We will see the Sylvanas fall. Trollin looking to try and run away here. Winter Rose is going to go for the channel. Will there be a delay from Orphea? Yes, but that should be her demise doing so. Muradin tries to step in as well. Stitches, or excuse me, Malthael does fall. No buyback at 20, as we had already talked about. Muradin should go down to the damage from the... Oh, no. I thought he was going to fall right there. Mid lane gets converted, but I don't think it matters. Muradin, he's down. It's a pentakill to the side. A Bull Moose party. And Bull Moose party will be your victors in map number 3. Best of 3 series here in Division D West.